Hey guys, welcome. It's a little different of edition that we normally do. Normally we'd be standing in one of the parks at either Disney or Universal, but we're in the Ear-to-Ear Magic Kitchen. I don't know if we've really featured much in our kitchen before, but we're staying at home and trying to make the magic happen as much as possible. And, oh, you got your Hufflepuff shirt on. Huh, maybe we should do something Universal. Think so? Okay. Well, this past week, Universal sent us an email, being annual pass holders at Universal Studios Orlando. And in the email, it had a recipe for something we like to enjoy every so often. Going over to the Toothsome. Is it the Toothsome? That's funny, it's called Toothsome, being the fact that there's so much sugar, you'd think it'd be like toothless. You know, especially with the dragons and everything. But it is the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. It's a really cool place over at Universal CityWalk. They have good food there if you ever go in for the restaurant, but you can also walk in either as part of the restaurant or just walking into their first part and get a really cool milkshake. So, which is where we've gotten these really cool things before. But unfortunately, while we've been staying at home, these have been staying empty and we have not been able to chance to get some. So the email gave us a recipe, so we're gonna make some of this at home. You want a milkshake? Mm-hmm. Okay. We're gonna make a milkshake. Okay, to get started, let's make sure we have all of our ingredients. First of all, well, we're gonna have some sprinkles, so make sure you get plenty of sprinkles. You're gonna, of course, need some sort of a blender. We're gonna be making a milkshake, so make sure you have some vanilla ice cream, some additional vanilla buttercream frosting. You're going to need some milk, and Susan went ahead and made us a rainbow sprinkle cake. We've got a few slices here. We're going to be using those eventually. That's just I think any cake mix is good to use, no problem there. And then of course we're going to use our official, it's best if you have them, Toothsome Chocolate Emporium cup, but if not, use anything that you want to as far as a milkshake container. And then of course you're going to need yourself something, a good straw. Now we have these silicone reusable straws, so we're going to use those tonight. And we're going to sit there and make ourselves some milkshakes. Alright, so to prepare your cups, we want to make the cups look nice and fanciful as well. So just like they do over at the Toothsome, we're going to take about a teaspoon of frosting, and we're going to sit there and we're going to just coat this thing as messily as possible because, hey. All right, so you're going to do the next cup. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, that's a lot of frosting. All right, so she's going to work on the next couple of cups we've got here. Again, take your frosting, spread it over that rim. Okay. And then when you're done, I'm going to take and just roll it. Make sure you get it good and coating well. Get those sprinkles all over the frosting. How's it looking? You need a few more sprinkles?
I need a little bit more on this side.
Okay. Here, let's add a few more to the plate. How's that? Make sure you get it everywhere there's frosting. So you can't see the frosting. All you see is pretty sprinkles.
It needs to look like rainbows.
Yep. All right, is that good? Let me see. Mm-hmm. Hold it up. Let's take a look at it. All right, looks pretty good. We'll do the last one.
Mm-hmm. Stick your glob. You spread it as evenly, as messily possible.
You get all the cups, get those taken care of first. Get them ready to go so you can drop your milkshakes right on in when you're done. I'm curious exactly how much buttercream they use.
Probably like a whole container.
You think they use a whole container? Next time we go there, we'll have to see exactly how much is actually on the rim next time. I don't remember licking this much frosting off the cups because we got these cups originally. Now we have 2 cups already. This one here is actually from the Beach Club at Disney. But we will tell you this: when you get your cups and you take them home, don't do like we did. We accidentally put a few of them in the dishwasher, and they don't survive the dishwasher. So that's why we don't have a full set. we made Trinky Dinks out of them actually. So make sure you hand wash these when you take them home. Roll it all around. Just barely touch it. Make sure you don't get the frosting onto the plate, because then it will smear off what you got. Got all of them in there? All right, looks pretty good. All right, so we've got our cups. Awesome. All right, let's make some milkshakes. All right, so grab our blender cup. Okay, so take your whatever you're going to use for your blender. You're going to need 3 scoops, first of all, of vanilla ice cream. So you can scoop it on out there for us. This is good and frozen, so work out some. 3 good scoops. We've got vanilla bean ice cream, just to be a little bit more vanilla-y. All right. All right, so next we're gonna need some, how about some sprinkles? Got little sprinkles there, put a teaspoon of those sprinkles in. Just we want it to be nice and sprinkly. Just a teaspoon. All right, and we need 3/4 cup of milk. So we've got our milk pre-measured over here, 3/4 cup. I'm gonna pour that in. Now, it can't be rainbow cake or rainbow sprinkle cake milkshake without some rainbow sprinkles. Now, normally they would say just to throw in one of the slices of cake. We made some cupcakes as well for this purpose. So why don't you take one of the paper wrappings off that cupcake? And we're just gonna shove that thing with little respect right into that container. Just like that. Oh, wow. Didn't that look awesome? Didn't that look so good? I don't know. We'll leave that up to you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and blend this thing up, and we'll get started with our milkshake base. All right, so we've got our 3 scoops of vanilla ice cream, our 3/4 cup milk, our sprinkles, our vanilla cake with additional sprinkles. And let's make sure we've got this thing plugged in. And we will make ourselves a milkshake. All right. Now, we did, I don't know, this isn't something to necessarily talk about in the recipe, but after we made the cups up, we put them in the freezer a little bit just to kind of firm up the frosting, make it a little bit easier so that the sprinkles don't fall off as much. All right, so we've got our milkshake. When I open that up and pour that on in there. Oh, how does that look? All right, now, that didn't even fill up. Look, it only filled up about halfway. So obviously, we need to make a little bit more to fill that thing up, huh? All right, so we've added our milkshake in. And one thing we forgot to mention earlier, we need some whipped cream, right? So we take whipped cream, fill in the rest of this. Nice and full. And then this is going to be the messy part. Here, why don't you hold this for a second? And we're going to, oh, look at this. Got a little bit of cake. A little bit of cake. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Let's stick it right there on top. I'm going to add a few more sprinkles. Why not? Sprinkle it up, and it's just going to fall at this point. And make sure you add your straw. Got these silicone straws. And then we're going to crazy. What do you guys think? Does it look like a Toothsome Chocolate Emporium rainbow sprinkle milkshake? Well, I guess we'll have to give it to the test. All right, so what do you guys think? Here are our milkshakes. We've got the full works. I don't know, they look pretty messy, but I think that looks pretty awesome. So now we just need them testing. Unfortunately, I don't have any testers, so I'm going to have to eat all 3 of them myself. So, oh wait, suddenly we have testers. All right, you guys ready to have a milkshake?
Yes.
All right, go to town on them and tell us what you think. We give you guys a fork just in case. You don't get a fork sometimes at the Toothsome, right? Gotta cheat.
How is it?
I couldn't get any.
It's too thick.
It's too thick.
The straw self-destructed on itself.
I mean, it looks as good. I mean, it looks just as what you'd get at the Emporium, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so just like I would at the Emporium, I gotta. Ooh, that. Whoa. It's good. This one, mind you, I think need a little bit more ice cream in this one. I think you can kind of add ice cream as you'd like to sort of to your taste.
What do you think, Caleb?
It tastes good. It tastes like cake, which I never had the original at the Toothsome.
Okay.
Oh, you've never had the confetti cake? What at the Toothsome? I'd say I've had the red velvet one. I've had the which one did I had last time? I think I had the strawberry one last time.
It's sweet. Really sweet.
It's just as good, and it's just as fun. Now, these would cost you at the Emporium, what are they, $15, $16?
I think so.
About there.
It's the cake tannic.
And I think my cake slice is slowly going down into it. Whoa, there we go. I think, let's see, between the cake mix, the ice cream, the sprinkles, the milk, I think we may have been able to make all three of these for less than that.
Probably.
And that may even include the cost for these reusable silicone straws. So,
My cake tannic has sunken.
oh, you know what I like to do with mine?
Just push it in.
Just push it all, just shove it in there.
Yeah.
There you go. There we go. That's how you do it. And just
What are you
mix
doing
it
over
in there.
Bet.
Whose cake?
What happened to your cake? You ate it.
I destroyed it.
So that's my advice when you guys get these. Drink enough of the milkshake to have a little hole in there. And I just like to shove it on in there. Oh! And just make it part of the fun. So, you guys, hopefully, you know, whether or not you've been to the Emporium or not, as long as you've got the basic ingredients, you two can have a little fun for the family. Make yourself some milkshakes and pretend that you also are at the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium over at Universal CityWalk until, of course, they actually reopen, at which point you contact us. We'll help you set up your plans and you can do this for real. You guys enjoyed it? Mm-hmm. Should we do this again?
Yeah.
Yes.
You think so? Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have some fun at home until the parks reopen. And when the parks reopen, we will definitely see you guys in the parks. That's right. You guys have a great evening. Thanks for watching.